Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. This is my third attempt at doing this and I feel pretty defeated at the moment, so I'm going to try and perk myself up. But this is the same pan last year, Project Pan, which was created by Shelly from Unapologetically Shelly, and it runs from January 8th to December 8th of this year, and it is a Pantastic Ladies collab project pan. And basically you select any of the prompts or all of the prompts, whatever you want to do, that Shelly has created in relation to the events the events of the year. So for example, Christmas, Chinese New Year, Boxing Day, birthday, that kind of stuff. She's created prompts against, and you can do all of them if you want, or select few, choose the months you want to do. She just wants you to have fun with it. So the first prompt that I have is Chinese New Year, which is February the 18th. And for 2024, it is the year of the dragon. And I brought in my Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter in Daybreak Glimmer. And I wanted to use this 15 times, and I've so far used it 8. I do love it. It's a little bright for me right now. You can see it there. It's very, very bright. So I feel like it's not that I'm not okay with an unnatural highlight, but I've just been going lighter and something that's a little more close to my summer skin shade. And this is just too bright for me against this. It would just look too obvious, you know? So this one will have to wait a little bit until fall or my tan fades a bit. But I currently have 8 uses on that, and so hopefully I can get the 15 before the end of the year. Next is for Mardi Gras, which is February the 13th, and that is something that is green, gold, and or purple, or something carnival. And I brought in my Proenza Schuler or Schooler, I'm not sure, but this is a blush, and it has all 3 colors on the front. Excuse me, and the inside is a blush. It's matte, and it's got like a nice peachy shade ombre into like a tan shade. Almost like a peachy like bronzer, or almost like a, I don't even know, like a peachy like neutral blush. It's really pretty, but together I just find them so beautiful. I think that's just so gorgeous. And I have it on today. I got my 5th use today, but on top of NARS Orgasm X, because I just wanted to dumb it down a little bit. It was a little too shiny for me, and in this heat I already become very glowy, so I just wanted to do something a little bit more neutral, and I thought adding that on top would give me A, my 5th use, and then B, it would just feel like a little more satin as opposed to so shiny. So that really helped, and I got my goal on that, so that is rolling out. Next is Holiday or Christmas, which I brought in the MAC lipstick in New York Apple. I'm not even touching that one right now. It's just not the time of year for that for me, so not even going to show you that. Next is Boxing Day, which is a budget item, December 26th, and this is definitely something I celebrate. And I put in my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian. I haven't weighed this because I haven't used it, because it's way, like, I thought this highlighter was shiny, but this one is like next level shiny. I wanted to try and hit pan on that if I could, but I don't think there's going to be a way. Oh, that is like a white streak on my hand. If you guys have any suggestions for another Super Shock Cheek that's more of like a deeper but like still as potent and shiny shade, please let me know in the comments, because I do enjoy this formula and I would like to try something that's not so like silver-esque. Something that's a little more golden would be great. So let me know in the comments if you know of anything. I just haven't been looking because I haven't really been wanting to buy from ColourPop for a while now. But I would buy a deeper shade of that for sure. The next item I have is birthday item, which is a birthday gift, something that was gifted to you, a present. And I brought in this one, which is the Natasha Denona Love Face Palette. This was gifted to me, I think, from my mom, actually, because it went on crazy reduced sale. And it looks like this. Really beautiful. I have used it the 3 times, and that's it. So I have used, you can see the highlighter has some use. I definitely have used the, let's see, I've used Esme, Juliet, I think I used a little bit of Aka, but I also have the shade in my Pat McGrath like Pan That Palette for the year. And then I used a little bit, actually I used a little bit of each, but not very much, just a little bit. And then I also used the highlight, and I did not use this blush. It's very, very creamy. Very creamy. That'll be good for the next couple months, but I reached my goal. That one will be going back into my collection, and we'll see how often I grab it. And then for a special occasion, I have my Makeup Geek Pigment in Utopia, which is right here. I can't really show it to you because it's pretty full. I've only used that once, and I want to use it 10 times, I think. Yeah. And I really need to start grabbing that, but I think more to like summer, closer to like November, I'll probably start grabbing that more. But right now, I just want to use the fun, like neutral, and also my Pan That Palette stuff. But that one, I only have one use out of 10. Next is National Makeup Day, which is September 10th. That's any item you want to celebrate. And I brought in my MAC blush in This Could Be Fun, which is, of course, one of my favorite blush shades ever. And it's really beautiful. I adore this so much. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Really love this. I don't know. I can get a little bit of a color on there, but it's better on my finger if you want to see it more saturated. But it's really stunning. I do love that it's a little deeper than the typical bubblegum pink. But I do really like this a lot. That it will be going back into my collection because I reached the 10 use goal that I had set for it. I also have the Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, which is use a 5-pan palette 5 times. I actually pulled in a 6-pan palette because I didn't want to pull in any of the 5-pan palettes. And I only used it 2 out of 5 times. It's in the bottom of my drawer. I totally forgot to grab it. But it's my MAC Snowball Eye Compact in Rose Gold. And I will bring that in more once I've used more of my Pan That Palette for the year. So probably get the other 3 uses closer to like October, November. Next, I forgot to grab this too. The summer, which reminds me of summer or something you got last summer. And I brought in the Isle of Paradise Medium Tanning Drops. I'm probably about halfway done that bottle or more. I have a little bit of them on, not like today I have my makeup on, but I have it underneath my makeup on my skin because I'm really dark. You can see I've tanned quite a bit, and my face is always white because I exfoliate and all that kind of stuff. So I use those often, and I'm almost done them, so I bought a backup already. I also have the 4th of July, which is a product from an indie brand, and I want to use my small palette of indie eyeshadows 30 times, but I haven't been touching them because I've, again, been trying to use my Pan That Palette. This is why I'm not doing a Pan That Palette again, because it interferes with so many things, and I use very little eyeshadow. It looks like I have a lot on, but I use very little, a little amount, and so I don't get a lot of progress compared to other people. I just don't get a lot of progress, and I'm good. I'm doing well. Don't get me wrong. I'm doing well, but there's no way I could use a companion palette or a bunch of other palettes and try and complete them all because I would never get them done. So I'm just not as good at panning a palette as other people, and I'm okay with that. But I'm aware of it, and I'm not going to be doing a Pan That eyeshadow palette in the future. But anyway, I've used that one 9 times, and I still have 21 uses to go. And then I have these sparklers, something that's sparkly, and I brought in the Bella Beauty Bar Loose Multi-Chrome eyeshadow in Sundew, which is right here. And I have 2 uses on this. One of them, yes, is today. There's a very little bit in my inner portion, just to give me a little bit of brightness on the inner portion. And I don't think I have that anywhere, so I'll show you what it looks like. But it's absolutely beautiful. I would love to get more of these, but they're super messy. See if I can get a swatch. No, I won't be able to. So it's very glowy. Get a little bit more of a swatch. There. Oh, that's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Very sparkly. Very beautiful. Oh my gosh. Absolutely stunning. So I have a teeny tiny bit of that on my inner corners, but just enough to like give myself a use and also like still make it work with this eye look. So 2 uses on this and 3 more to go. Then I have my Sephora liquid lipstick it's a cream lip stain in the shade 1, which is right here. And I have only 2 uses of 5. Of course, I'm going to get those 3 uses, but just not right now. So hopefully by the next couple updates, I'll use this more. This is the Latin Heritage Month, which is September 15th to October 15th, which is celebrate a Latinx brand. And I have this in. I don't know that I'm going to reach my goals because this is in the shade Fair, and I am so not fair right now. But this is what it looks like, and it's basically like a highlighter. If you use too much, it can be a highlighter. And it goes all over your face. It's essentially a finishing powder, but you can see that that's just far too light for me right now. But it basically gives you a beautiful glow all over the skin. So I'll leave that in for now, and hopefully I can get some more use on that closer to November. But of course I have a good tan going right now. It's going to take me a while to fade it, so we'll see how that goes. But I wanted to use that one 30 times, and I've only used it 10. So I'm not sure I'm going to get the uses on that. Next is for Halloween, which is my favorite month ever, or day as well, October 31st. And that is the Halloween theme release or something that is spooky. And I brought the Chucky from Smashbox Cream Eyeshadow. And I want to use it 5 times. I've used it 2. Obviously, I bought this for the packaging. Like, obviously. It's Chucky. I am obsessed. I love Child's Play. I love the Chucky series. And anything that has Chucky on it, I want it. But I'm also now realizing, like, I don't want to buy things just to buy the packaging. I can watch the movies. I can buy a t-shirt. I have this. I have the lipsticks. If the lipsticks come back again, I will buy more of the lipsticks because they are the tits. They're so good. I love them. And I will use this. I really will. I'll show you the color because I'm not going to run out of it anytime soon. So I'll show you a little here. It's a very thick formula. Very, very thick formula. Maybe it's drying out. I don't know. But it's got the tip like the Milani. Oh, that's such a nice formula. It's very moussey and smooth. But this is not a shade I would typically wear. It's very like warm. Like, I know it's supposed to be like his hair, but his hair is more like my color hair. So it's a little burnt apricot, and I don't really wear burnt apricot eyeshadows. Like, this would have been better if it was like a more like neutral leaning red instead of a burnt apricot shade. I don't know. I just need to get something to wipe my finger off with. But, yeah, I just don't use it. I don't remember it. I don't think about it because it's not really something that I'm like, oh my God, I need to use that right now. I just like to look at the packaging because it's got Chucky on it. So one day I will squeeze all the rest of the gross product out when it like goes bad. But for now, I'll just try and use what I can. And of course, I'm going to keep that packaging because it's too cute. But I need to use it 3 more times. Next is the Day of the Dead, which is November 1st and 2nd, and something that is a graveyard item or a prompt from the Day of the Dead Project Pan that was created by Kim and myself. And I brought in a clay skull mask. Well, clay skull is the prompt, and I brought in the clay mask, and it's from Bloom Superpower Pore Clarifying Clay Mask. It's huge. It's a long tube. It's purple. It's in my bathroom. I haven't been doing masks or anything because I'm trying to keep my self-tanner on. So every time I exfoliate, every time I use a mask, every time I do that stuff to my face, it pulls that stuff off, and I don't want to waste the tanner. So I wait to do my exfoliators like more so and masks in like the fall, winter, and spring because I'm not using self-tanner at those points. So I will wait to use that, but it definitely won't get completed, and that was the goal. It won't get completed by the time this project is done. And last but not least, the last prompt that I have open is the USA Thanksgiving, which is November 23rd, something you are thankful to have in your collection. And I brought in the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in the shade Pumpkin Spice, or the scent Pumpkin Spice. It's actually the shade as well. And I barely have anything left. Hopefully you can see. It's clinging onto the sides just a little bit. There's just a little bit left, and this should be definitely done in the next week. So I'm going to put this in my August empties, so you will not see this in the next update. I will call it completed now, but really happy I have one of these out, and then I'm going to start working on another one that I have in another project, so I'm very happy about that. So that is everything that I have that I wanted to show you and share with you. Sorry for the angle. I guess I could move this over now because my son left the room. I feel so bad. I don't want him to leave, but I also just like, he was shoving his toy like right in my face. So it was a little awkward, and it's fine when I'm not filming, but like when I'm filming, I just want him to be like a little more aware of like a person's space. So I played with him a little bit, and then I came and sat down. So it all worked out. It just was a little overwhelming for me at the beginning, but thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm so sorry that this is going up late, but at the same time, I don't want to apologize for that because I really needed that break, and I know you guys don't mind. So I'm very thankful for every single one of you who are okay with my videos going up late, and who watch my channel. I just appreciate it so much, the support and the patience. And hopefully I will talk to you guys in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.